Hey beautiful people, how you're doing today? It's your girl Destiny here and welcome back to my channel. So this video we're going to be reacting to some things that older black people are not ready to talk about. So let's just jump into this video, okay?
Stitch this and name something that black people, especially older black people, are not ready to hear. I'll go first. Integration was trash, and we should have followed Malcolm versus Martin. Name something that black people, especially older black people, are not ready to hear.
I got 8 things for you, and I'm going to go ahead and get out your way. Number 1, many of you abused us as children, and we are all recovering from our childhood. Number 2, white Jesus. Let him go. Number 3, the pedophiles that exist within our own families that you all don't want us to talk about because you don't want the family to look bad. Stop protecting them. Number 4, stop teaching our young girls this idea of struggle love that they have to accept the bare minimum in relationships.
Preach, brother.
Number 5, stop teaching our young boys that it's not okay to cry and or show emotion, that toxic masculinity has been passed down through far too many generations.
Okay.
Number 6, the homophobia in our community is based largely in part to the older generation and their religious beliefs that have long since been debunked. Number 7, stop gaslighting the younger people in your community and or in your family just because you're older and you think you deserve respect just because you're old. And some of y'all mad disrespectful. And last but not least, therapy. Stop telling us not to go get therapy. Stop telling us what happens in this house stays in this house. I'm done.
Oh Lord, like he just nailed, like every point he made. I am so 100% with it. A lot of black people, a lot of older black people feel like they can really disrespect young people because they are older. Like, stop it. Stop it. And the ideology of forcing young girls to go into marriage, because like, anyway, let's continue.
Stitch this and name something that black people, especially older. Child, I almost broke my neck trying to get on this. Let me tell you, I made a whole list. I got a couple things to say. Body shaming. Baby, you ain't a size 6 yourself, but you want to tell me because I'm a size 12 that I need to lose some weight. How about we both step away from the table? Oh, okay. Generational trauma. Just because somebody hurt you in the past, you extended that trauma on your own children when you supposed to forgave the person that hurt you. Favoring them boys over them girls, they double standard mess. Yeah, that's what I'm talking about. Abusing your kids because you have been abused. Had you forgave the person that abused you, you would have never been abusing your own
She's
children.
speaking facts.
Teaching girls they need to depend on a man. Depend on a man for what? What can a man do that a girl can't do for himself? Oh, okay. Kicking your kids out and charging them when they first get a job. Why do you kick your kids out at 18? Why do you charge them for a bill that you're supposed to provide for them? Oh, okay. Shaming little girls because they develop early. That's not their fault. Just because you messing around at 12 don't mean she is. She just developed early. They ain't got nothing to do with it. It's just hormones, genetics, you know, that type of thing. And I'm going to step on some toes, but a lot of y'all hate y'all kids and you're jealous of them.
Oh my God. Like she went there. She went there. Like everything she said, 100% stand with it. There's a lot of older people, even older parents. Like, why are you billing your kids when actually the kids didn't ask to be here? You were the adult that decided to bring them here, and now they're older. You feel like they owe you for taking care of them when they didn't ask to be here. My opinion: if you are the parents, provide for yourself and for the kids. You brought them here, so hey. Let me know your thoughts about this down in the comment section.
Name something that black people, especially older black people, are not ready to hear.
A lot of what y'all consider disrespect is younger generations establishing healthy boundaries. And if I can take it a little bit further, the younger black generations are killing it right now. Going to therapy, breaking generational curses, outing predators in the family, exploring their spirituality and going beyond just white Jesus, learning ways to teach their children that doesn't involve abuse, embracing their sexuality and allowing others the dignity to do the same. I hear the older generations complaining about the younger generations, and there's a part of me that just wants to be like, y'all should be really quiet. Like, I'm not saying that the older generations didn't do their best. I'm just saying that there was a lot of trauma that y'all passed on, and that trauma is being overturned right now. And you guys should be thankful for that. Anyway, bless your hearts.
Yeah, we're speaking up now. Like, we're speaking up. And we're discussing the whole issue.
Something that black people, especially older,
that you all were bamboozled. We were supposed to hide our African traditional beliefs behind Christianity so that we could continue to practice But you all became too invested, and you began to believe everything being taught by the colonizers. So not only did you lose, but each generation after you lost valuable information about herbs, animism, rituals that aid and assist us to keep us on a level of ascension. We lost because you all were bamboozled. They told you that you would go to hell for practicing your African traditional belief system, something that was given to you by birth from the cradle of civilization, and you believed them. What you don't know is that you were already in hell. Men, women, and children were slaughtered, eaten, raped. Everything you had was taken away. Anything you could attain was taken away from you. Your right to knowledge was taken, and you believed them? That you would go to hell for practicing your belief system? You were already in it. You were already living in hell. So yes, you were bamboozled, and we all lost because of it.
Wow. I kind of agree with this. There's this documentary on Netflix. I'll try and look for it and then probably leave the name on the screen. And they actually talked about how the Yoruba people during slavery, how the West African people were being moved, and how the Yoruba people has actually influenced some, and it's a very has actually influenced some of the culture in like in Brazil, and how the Yoruba people incorporated the Yoruba culture, the African culture into the religion, which is now like a religion of its own now, which is really interesting. She's saying this like what they were supposed to hide their beliefs behind it, not actually believing in white Jesus and all that. So really deep stuff she said there, deep stuff.
Name something that black people, especially older black people, are not ready to hear.
A lot of y'all call younger black people disrespectful because they set boundaries for the shit that you have caused on them. Y'all need to take responsibility for the damage that you've done
Everybody's
to your
saying
own
this.
children. Stop calling other black people weird for liking nerd, geek things, or things educational that benefits for them. It does not matter if you're a black man or a black woman. Stop fucking arguing about who hurts the worst. Y'all both are destroying each other, and this shit needs to stop now. Christianity and religion was used to brainwash and manipulate us.
No, but
Criticizing a black person's intelligence, saying that sounding white is toxic as hell. A lot of these black celebrities that y'all be supporting are trash as hell. If you try to hit your child and he or she blocks the hit, that does not mean that they want to fight you. It means they want you to stop hitting them and they're tired. This light skin, brown skin, dark skin shit is stupid, and y'all sound like slaves.
reminds me of my mom.
I might do a part 2 to this. Should I continue?
Maybe you should. I'm kind of some of the things that I'm like
Name something that black people,
to it.
especially older.
Y'all should have known to not let this cross on my FYP. I got some shit to say. Setting boundaries is
Okay,
not
girl.
equal to disrespect. Next. When your child comes to you about being sexually assaulted by your partner, stop assuming that they're lying. Why in the hell would they lie about something so sensitive like that? Stop telling us
Make
that
it
we are
make
too young
sense.
to be depressed, stressed, and tired. There is no age limit on any of that. Stop forcing your older children to take care of your younger ones. We did not have them. You did. That is your responsibility. I am not the mom. You are. Stop grooming your daughters to be wives when you're allowing your dirty ass sons to be bums. Nobody's going to take care of them but you.
Oh
So
my
have
goodness.
fun. Favoritism amongst your children is weird as hell. I don't see how one child is more superior than the other when they both came from you. Once your child turns 18, that does not mean that you stop being a parent. You signed up to be a parent the moment you decided to open up your legs at Freaknik in 96. Do your fucking job. Us voicing how we
Love
feel to
you.
you is not disrespectful. Just fucking listen. You might learn something. Part 2, anyone?
Name something that black people,
I love her.
especially older black people,
Love
are not
her.
ready to hear.
Valid
That
point.
at some point in the family, something happened or someone did something that needed to be covered up. That in order to keep up appearances, either an act was done or a lie was told to cover up the event. And that while more than likely that happened due to generational trauma, because you didn't know what it was, used old wives' tales or religion to explain it away, subsequent generations have issues with effective communication, understanding the balance of community, family, and autonomy, didn't know how to prevent issues with mental health, didn't teach us about our bodies or sex, yet had premarital sex, cheated on wives and husbands, broke up families and had mistresses, told us it was bad but kept doing it, and didn't let us see healthy displays of emotion. So now subsequent generations are having mental health issues, trash sex, bitter battle of the sexes, and still don't want to talk about it.
Valid point she made there.
Name something
Like
that
a lot of older people, they keep telling, oh, this, you don't do that, you don't sleep around, but they are the one that end up having a lot of mistresses, concubines, giving birth to children outside wedlock. All the things they tell us not to do, they did it.
people, especially older black people, are not ready to hear.
Ooh, I kept my button on for this one. Okay,
All right.
so here we go. Keeping a little black girl in the house, teaching her how to child rear, showing her how to cook and clean, keeping her away from boys, and calling her fast to scare her away from her sexual desires does not make her a wife. It doesn't make us a wife at all.
Yeah.
Actually, it backfired. The black community is now a matriarch, and what you see is a lot of black women. They're hyper independent. We don't know what it's like to be interdependent with a man. And either we have a lot of codependency issues where you find a lot of us cannot be without a relationship and always desiring companionship, and or it will show that a lot of us really don't give a fuck about a man actually being around at all, which it really isn't the best thing that we don't know how to be interdependent, because we have the most single parent households. A lot of elders thought that they were helping us when really their internalized bitterness and hatred due to their situation
And their
pushed
fear.
us away from actually knowing what it means to be a wife and actually wanting to have a man in the household. So a lot of black women will say what a real man is and really have no real representation of that on their own father's behalf, as opposed to a granddad or an uncle or another male figure around, but they have no real representation of what a real man is as far as their own father if it's not leading with his finances. Ooh. Yeah. So another thing about that is the way that we deal with these children, and you'll find that a lot of black women, they just do what they got to do, and we're quote unquote strong and independent. But in other cultures of women, they go into their womanhood as teenagers. They're able to date boys. They're able to vet them properly. They're able to know their red flags, set their boundaries, and they're able to see what it would look like for them to actually have a strong family unit early on. A lot of black girls don't get that, which is why we struggle with stress and depression far more differently when it comes to relationships, and it takes us so much longer to move on as opposed to other ethnicities because we haven't had it. We don't know what it feels like without it being hid or without it being kept a secret, and a lot of us don't know the difference between privacy and hiding somebody. The whole sneaky link era, it's really not a good thing. Let your little daughter date. It won't hurt her. She needs to know where her boundaries are. She needs to know what to look for, and she needs to know what it's like to go on a date and not be easily impressed by a man. And she doesn't need to wait until she's juggling bills and dealing with kids to do that. Let us date. It's okay.
All right. So I think that is it for this video. Yeah. That is it for this video, guys. Let me know which I like. I so much agree with majority of the things they said in this video. How the older black people parenting style, it's really not my style. Even though some of them, anyway, so some of their parenting styles is really not my style. And a lot of the trauma, there's a lot of transfer trauma. I feel like it has turned to like a cycle that has gone on from generation to generation that we've passed on and passed on. And I feel like we should just really need to be open about it, have this conversation, and try to heal ourselves so that we don't pass it on to our children. Like, hey, if you guys want me to do a part 2, let me know down in the comment section. Let me know your thoughts about all this down in the comment section, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Deuces.